Hi guys, gals, welcome to Canadian Immigration Channel. Now, choosing NOC code is quite complex. Sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's not very straightforward, and we receive emails from applicants asking us which NFC code should we select if we were working in different occupations, and if it was like 50-50, 50% of this occupation, 50% of another occupation, what should I do? Which NFC code should I list as my primary and express entry system? What should I do and specify in my immigration application? The answer is quite tricky, by the way. We always recommend our clients, even those who are claiming that they were working in one occupation for the last 10 years, to think about different NOC codes, to think about it and approach this from, of course, your duties perspective, what exactly you were doing for the last 10 years, because that is the period of time immigration officers are specifically concerned of. Reason being is very simple. Your express entry application will allow you to list several NOC codes, and the principal one should be, of course, the one. It's any one of your choice, but it has to be at least 1 year out of the last 10. Now, if you're applying strictly through Federal Skilled Worker Program, through one of the federal streams, it does not really matter which NOC code you choose. When you're hoping to get attention from provincial authorities, when you're targeting a provincial nomination, then having several NOC codes would be beneficial. Let me give you an example. For, say, you were working as a bookkeeper for the last 7 years, and for the last 3 years, you're also working as an accountant, which, say, you have upgraded your skills. For many of you, it would look quite obvious that 7 years as a bookkeeper would constitute the fact that bookkeeper should be your major NOC. Now, while we're recording this video, there are still few seats left at New Brunswick Provincial Nominee Sessions where accountants would be targeted. So say if you have mentioned in your express entry profile that you were working as an accountant plus you were working as a bookkeeper, this will open the doors for you to go to a session of New Brunswick where accountants are taken. So to make things simple, make sure that you list as many codes as possible, of course, verifying those by your experience and by your reference letters, but make sure that you would specify as many codes as possible to make sure that you will not leave provincial nominations aside, that you will not have to change your NOC code in the last moment. Remember, we discussed it in previous videos before. Every change you make in express entry application after it was submitted is noted by immigration authorities, and it could actually hit you back after you got an invitation to apply. So be very careful with those and think about your NOC codes very carefully. So if you got several of those, if you are sure that you will need provincial nomination or you may need provincial nomination to boost up your score in express entry system, be wise, list those codes one by one, think about them, think and look at statistical data of different provinces, what you could show, which provinces are targeting specifically IT officers, which ones are famous for targeting financial officers, which ones are looking for engineers, and based on this data, look and build your immigration strategy. Should I focus on Saskatchewan or should I wait for nomination from, say, Nova Scotia, or should I be waiting for the next New Brunswick session to come in? Based again on statistical data, based on my profile, which province should I specifically look at? If you want to discuss your particular situation, what should you do with your case and how to approach it carefully, well, mostly welcome to come in, drop me a line, come in for the consultation. We will sit together and look at your profile. Stay tuned with us, and of course, subscribe for the channel.